Today's episode of Desertwood Days with Kathy Blaze is sponsored by Dork Publishing, expanding minds through fantasy since 2018. Learn more at the Dork Publishing website, www.dorcpublishing.com.
Welcome back to Desertwood Days. Today we have a fabulous guest for you. Local singer, songwriter, and her own producer, Jennie J, also known as Jennie Johnson. Hello.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Such a pleasure to finally meet you.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Miss Jennie J.
Finally here.
Yes, Jennie J's in the house. So, Jennie, I know that you've been working on some new projects lately.
Yes, I have.
Yes,
Been busy.
Excited to hear about that. But first, we're gonna dive backwards and find out a little bit about the Jennie J that a lot of us don't know about.
Okay.
How did you get into this industry?
Well, I'm a survivor of some pretty harsh circumstances in my life, so I use that as pain into power, and I've wrote music to try to heal from past experiences in my life. That's what kind of just started things off, and then it's just built from there, wanting to send messages, motivate other people who might be going through things, just fun songs even to keep you uplifted and happy.
Okay.
So there's a mission and, life-changing circumstances.
Okay.
Yes.
So, as a little girl, was Jennie a singer around the house?
Oh, yeah. I performed all over the place. I'd sit everyone down in the living room, and I would tell them I have a show, and I would dance and sing.
Oh.
And, it was a constant thing.
I can see that little cute thing dancing around singing.
Yeah, we did it a lot. I skate on my skates and have my headphones on, the little old school Walkmans that we used to have, and sing everywhere I was going. So it's definitely been in me, just never really got the chance to pursue it till recently. So.
Are you Arizona native?
No, I'm originally from California. I was born in San Bernardino.
Okay.
But I've been here most of my life. I've been here since '94, so It's been a while.
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
So, growing up, who was your inspiration?
Oh, so many people: Jennifer Lopez, Whitney Houston, old school artists like Anita Baker.
Yes.
There's just so many. We couldn't really name a couple, but there's just a ton of people. Soulful singers.
Was there singers in the family?
No, but we did have a band. I wasn't really involved with my family a lot. Let's just kind of put that out there. I had a lot of issues in the home, so I was in foster care for some time.
Okay.
But the times that I was with my family, they had a band. My uncles were all in the band. My mom had 7 brothers, and they had a band called Visitors. So I used to watch them practice and perform down in the basement. And they used to be very Aerosmith-like. They'd have the feather earrings and the tight clothes, and it was very fun and very rockerish. And so it taught me to learn about instruments and music, and then my mom, she played a clarinet, and then that got me into playing a clarinet. So there's a lot of people that are artistically talented in the family.
Okay, so it's in the family. So, growing up, did you perform? You performed in California.
Yes.
Okay. And what brought you to Arizona?
Just my mom moved here. Just a better life. Things are kind of harsh out there. It's a little rough in some areas. So where we came from anyway. So just moved here to just get away from that and start over.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was the difference like in the music scene here in Arizona compared to California? I know you're younger, but do you notice a difference?
The energy, I guess. You connect more with people out there. Here, I think it's more of a retirement state, so it's hard to have a successful event.
You trying to tell me it's time for me to retire?
No, but a lot of people do move here for that. So there's not a lot of opportunities out here for that, honestly. But out there, the energy, you get a lot of younger people out to the shows and things like that. So I think that's the only difference that I really see. Bigger environment, so there's a lot more people out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We're going to have to change that, aren't we?
Right?
Yes.
I've performed at the legendary Whiskey A Go-Go twice now in my life.
Wow,
Yeah, that was a pretty big experience.
Yes, yes.
I saw my name on the billboard on Hollywood Boulevard. It was so cool.
Isn't that the best feeling
Yeah.
when you see your name up there?
Yeah.
That is such a great
It's a dream
feeling.
come true.
Yes, it is. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you're a singer, songwriter. You produce all your own
Yes.
material. I don't say you you creative director.
Yeah.
you create, but you're all in one. You do it all.
That's right. I didn't always do that. I've had a group of producers. I've had a lot of people help me along the way that I'm very grateful for. They've actually taught me what I know. So they've kind of given my stepping stones. And then in this industry and being a struggling artist, it's hard for people to afford things. So
Right.
I got my own Pro Tools, my own home studio. I got my own camera, and it's saving me so much money, so I can put money where it really needs to go in, like marketing myself and trying to get out there.
That's
So
good.
yeah, travel expenses, because
Right.
we don't always get
Not
paid
only
for
that,
shows.
Wardrobe,
Yeah,
hair,
exactly.
makeup.
There's a lot to it.
And you know what? That is one thing we want to talk about. Is this is a business,
Mm-hmm.
and you have all those things that have to be paid for: hair, makeup, wardrobe, everything that you utilize to be an artist.
Yeah.
And let's talk a little bit about that.
Okay.
How did you know where to get started with that?
Just like I said, and people influencing me. My first producer that I really worked with was Rodney K. Jackson. He's a great producer out here. He's well known for the song "Finally." He did it with CeCe Peniston.
Okay.
So I just watched him work, and he was very into teaching me.
Okay.
So he taught me a lot. And then my next producer, who was Keith Eric Martin, he just passed away recently, but
sorry to hear that.
he taught me so much about the business side and protecting your music and protecting. I mean, you don't just put things out there without protecting them first. And so, and then he taught me how to mix better, how to make the vocals sound clear. So if you were to, because some of my old music is out there, if you listen to the difference between then and now, it's big.
You can tell the difference.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, you know what? It's great that you can tell the difference. That's where it benefits the most. That you know that there's a difference there also.
Definitely proud of the growth for sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, also, where do you pull from to create your music?
Just experiences. They could be not relatable now, but maybe in the past, and it's just something's made me remember about it, or I just want to write about it. Or I could see something that someone else is going through. That's another inspiration of mine, is seeing someone else go through something and writing about their story. And just anything that will send a message to hit your heart so you feel it, and want to make a difference in your life, or just get up and try harder that day.
So is that the style, if you want to say, of music that you lean towards, is music that's inspirational?
Yes.
Okay.
Fun and inspirational. So my sad music, I used to do really, really sad songs and stuff, but now if you listen to my music, the sad music I make fun and energetic, because I don't really think part of healing process is dragging yourself down and making yourself feel worse. You want to feel uplifted and strong, so I like to send a message with happy music now, so that's my goal.
That's good.
Yeah. Or it's just powerful, strong.
Well, you come across as a happy person.
I am.
So, I mean, what you're exuding should match your life.
That's right.
And that's what I see.
Trust me, I have my bad days too. I'm human.
We all have our
I sleep
bad days.
on my left side, my right side sometimes, so yeah, definitely I have my bad days, but music is definitely it's my heart, and it's what gets me through most days, so.
Besides from music, what is it that you do to help yourself feel better when you're having a bad day?
I go hiking. I love hiking. Working out is my thing now. I love going to the gym, spending time with my kids. I have beautiful children, so just spending my grandkids. I have a whole life at home, so I'm able to kind of get away from music sometimes and just see what really is important for a little while.
Right.
So,
and they are what's important.
That's right.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So how do your kids feel about Mama performing and singing?
At first, they were like, "You're crazy." It's really hard to have people see your vision. But I think over time, I've inspired even them to do things in their life. Like my son, he's an artist as well, so he's trying to push his own music. My daughter, she's She's not really wanting to be in spotlight. She's never been like that. My oldest daughter, so she's just doing the mommy thing and working and stuff. But she's an artist. She draws, so she's got an artistic ability in there. And then my youngest, she can sing, and she just doesn't want to push it yet. But I think as she gets older, she'll probably try.
Yeah. You know, sometimes it's harder when your parents are trying to force it on you. Then you want to rebel and don't want to do it.
That, no.
Right. Where do you see Jennie J in 5 years?
Well, 5 years from now, my goal is to have my music obviously be successful, be in good health, and I have an organization I'd love to start. It's called Wing of Hope. Since I've been through foster care, domestic violence, I've been through a lot of different things in my life. I'd like to be able to give more outlets to people who might be going through the same things that I went through. So, Wing of Hope, my goal is one facility in every state. It's a big goal, but it'll happen one at a time. And then it'll have shelter and housing for families who are in transition, whether it be even just foster kids or women going through domestic violence or whatever. And then I have children, obviously, and it affected them, their life, what they've been through with me. So to keep them off the streets, out of trouble, doing better, I'd love to incorporate a music studio on site for them to learn about music and just keep them focused and exerting their emotions in a positive way.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. So that's a big goal.
I love that.
Takes time.
I love that.
Thank you.
And you know, music is such great therapy
Yes,
also.
yes.
That is awesome.
Thank you.
I love that.
It starts even if I just put it out there in the universe and say I don't get that opportunity to make it happen, which I'm not going to really speak that into the universe, but let's just say I don't. You know, at least other people know about it, and maybe it'll still happen. You know what I mean? So just speak it into the universe.
That's true. I strongly believe that also. So, Jennie, I love you putting that out into the universe because you know what? We want to help as many as we can to not be in those situations, and if they have, to get them healed and healthy so they can live big, healthy lives.
Have more of a fighting chance.
Yes. But back onto your music because we want to keep people happy here.
That's right.
So you started off, was it you were doing pop music? Is that
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, pop. You know, I love pop music for so many years, but it's very oversaturated genre, and it's very. I feel like it's a lot for the younger people. You have to really start young in pop music, and I don't sing as good pop as I do country. It just comes out so much more natural.
So she went to country.
Yeah. So I went to country. I have a country sound, as what I've been told. I write so much easier with country music. So I just started writing. I did a whole 13-song album about 2 years ago, and not the best production, but it was good. You know, I'm proud of it.
So have you always loved country music?
Oh yeah, I love country music for sure.
Okay, well you brought us some media today. I can't wait to hear it.
Yes.
Headed out with my girls tonight. You loaded up, you hit the road that 9 to 5. You broke your heart, yeah, you made you cry. And tonight we getting lit on moonshine. Hit the switch, turn the radio up. Got the DJ on playing our favorite song. But as soon as the song goes off, you'll be sitting there looking
This is
at
my
your phone.
song 2 a.m. It's gonna be on my. I don't know if they can hear me.
No.
Okay.
You'll be on your way. He'll be calling your phone. It's 2 a.m. and I'm drunk again. I got my phone blowing up and he's calling again. I told myself I wouldn't do this tonight, but he's calling me saying everything's right. Headed home and the song comes on, got me missing him, thinking about where we went wrong. I told myself I wouldn't do this tonight, but he's calling me saying everything's right. It's 2 a.m. he's blowing me up again. I got my phone turned off, he's blowing me up.
Okay, it's 2 a.m. and he's calling me again.
Yeah, blowing me up again. We all been through that, right?
Yes.
That's like your weak hour, you know? Don't call me at 2 a.m.
That.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, that whole cover and everything is just fabulous,
Thank you.
girl. I love that.
Send a statement.
Yes,
A bold one.
Yes. Tell us about that.
Okay, so 2 a.m. is just, you know, I've had those lonely nights where I was by myself and that guy, or maybe for guys, that girl texts you in the middle of the night and you it's your weakness. You know, you want to go hang out with them and see them, but it's not the best choice. So in the song, I'm telling you to go the other way and hang out with your girls instead. You know, don't repeat patterns.
Or hang out with your boys.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
Whoever it is.
That's right. It's 2 a.m. Go home.
Yes, I
Yeah.
love that.
Thank you.
Okay.
So that'll be on the album, which is coming out. It's called 2 a.m. The album. It's coming out this fall. I don't have an exact date, but it is coming soon. So.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow. I love that.
Thank you.
You know what? I wasn't ever a big country fan, but I used to work with this lady, and we'd go to lunch together. When she'd drive, it always had country music playing.
Mm-hmm.
She was a country girl from Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
And so every time we go, and then I'm listening to the country music. I'm like thinking, I gotta listen to this country music again. Then next time I'm listening to the country music. Then all of a sudden I start picking it and I'm loving it.
See, it's very catchy. Now, I think country music is good for anybody, really.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a specific genre lover, love country.
Oh no. I can think of the one singer that I just fell in love with her. She has like this really rough, rugged voice.
Is she a country singer?
Older lady.
Reba?
No, it's not. I know Reba.
But
I know Reba. I can't think of her name.
Can you think of a song?
No.
No.
No. But you know what? Country blues. I mean,
They all go hand in hand.
they all go hand in hand, and I love blues. So I love country now too. Yes, and I'm gonna love 2 a.m. in the morning.
That's right. You better play it at 2 a.m. if you need to call somebody.
Yes, I will. So you got started in country. So did you feel different or see a different Jennie J once you started moving towards country?
I did. I didn't feel like I had to try as hard. I felt like it was just more natural.
It was more natural.
Yeah. The environment, the people, everything is just more casual too. I think it just fits. It makes life more simple. Country music is just supposed to be simple. It's like what they say, 3 chords and the truth. So I just feel like everything about country music is just real laid back, and I love it. I'm more of a laid back kind of person, so I'm sure you can see it in my personality.
Yeah. You know what I noticed too? Once listening to 2 a.m., I heard that little bit of twang coming out.
I do have twang.
Okay, but you're sitting here right now and you don't have it, but I heard it in the song.
It's weird. It kind of comes out of nowhere. I couldn't even explain it. It just happened. That's why I was told by a couple producers now. I see even my own children. I don't know why you're doing pop, Mom. You need to be doing country. You're so much better at it. So I've been told this for a long time, and I just didn't listen. And I think if I had started a while ago, I think I'd be a lot further now. But it's always a new time for new beginnings.
Yeah,
so.
maybe that just wasn't the right time
That's
for you.
right. I feel like everything happens.
Yeah, this is your time now.
Yeah.
So, how do you? I'm all into image and everything. So, how do you see this image of Jennie J, this country singer?
Humble, fun, down to earth. I'm hoping that's what people see me as.
Having fun, enjoying life.
Making the best of every day, and you don't really see me have a bad day. Just don't let it show. Just get up and just smile.
Do you dance also?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not the best dancer, but I dance.
Now, who's the judge of the best dancer?
But yeah, if I wanted to, I could dance, yeah.
Okay. Because I don't know why with a song like that, I see you dancing around the stage when you're performing that song. I don't see you just standing there singing that. I see you.
No, and I'll be honest with you. So when I did pop music, I had a lot of moments where I've had backup dancers on stage and stuff like that. It's kind of like a fill-in because you don't have a band.
Right.
And then show factor too. But I think even with country, I could still pull it off because of the vibe that my music is off. And it just gives more stage factor. I would think like a really cool line dance.
Yes.
But kind of energetically.
Right. And that's a sexy song too.
So I can't wait to have fun with that in the video and stage planning and all that stuff. It should be great.
Yeah. Any new projects coming up?
Just the album is what I'm working on right now. I have some shows coming up as well.
Okay.
So.
Any shows that you can tell us about?
Yes. I have 2 shows at the State Fair coming up.
Okay.
Those are in October. One is October 16th, and I believe that one was 2 to 4 on the backyard stage. So it's like the big one right by the food in the fair. And then again on the following Saturday, which is the 22nd of October, and that one's from 12 to 2.
Okay.
And then I'm performing at a charity, or not charity, it's a celebration of life. I'm sorry, I apologize. The first one I did with her was a charity for her husband, but this one is a celebration of life for Tarita. Do you know who she is?
Yes.
for John. So that's going to happen on September 24th.
Did you work with her before?
Not worked with her, but I've done shows with her. So
Okay.
she's I know her really well. Yeah, she's
Did
like
she
family.
manage you or anything?
No. I think she offered it, but I just wasn't at a point at that time to be managed, so just didn't
I don't
do it
know
then.
why that sounds familiar, but you never worked up under her.
No,
Oh.
just did shows with her. That was it. Yeah.
Okay, then that was you. Did your hair used to be longer?
Oh yeah, I was down to here and big curls. Yeah.
I remember you.
You do?
You look like a little teenager girl. I remember you.
Yeah.
Yes. She always said good things about you.
That's good.
Yeah,
I'm glad
she
to hear
always
that.
spoke good things about you.
Yeah, so I'll be performing with her event on the 24th of September, and then I think I had one in between, but honestly I couldn't remember right now. There's a lot going on. But I'm also working on a small tour.
Okay.
I'm kind of doing this on my own with another person, but we're hoping we can, get some theaters together and like actual sit-down performances, not in a bar or something like that, where you actually come to see a show.
Sure.
We're working on that for the
awesome.
beginning of next year.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So where can our audience reach you?
Everything's pretty much on my website. You can find me at jenniejmusic.com, and that's with an IE, not a Y. And Spotify, Jennie J,
Okay.
Facebook, Jennie J, just pretty much anywhere, Jennie J.
Jennie J.
Yeah.
It was such a pleasure to have
Thank
you here
you.
with us today.
Thank you.
And we look forward to your events that's taking place in October.
Yes.
And they can find that all out on Facebook or your website.
Yes. And I'll be
Okay.
updating as more comes
And
out
we
too.
can't wait till 2 a.m. in the morning comes
Yes,
out.
thank you so much.
Thank you. It's such a pleasure. And thank you for joining us today here at Desertwood Days, and we'll catch you next time.